or welcome back to Penny's 2 Cents. It's your girl Penny. Today, guys, I made Brazilian cheese rolls. Some people are calling them Brazilian bread. I wanted you to see them hot out of the oven. Look how much they puffed up. Okay, and there's two of them that look a little darker. I put some cheese on them, okay? I got a video on how I prepared these. I'll show that, and then I'll be back to taste test these. Okay, guys, just for funsies today, I am going to attempt to make Brazilian cheese rolls or Brazilian bread. I saw a guy prepare these on Facebook. I wish I could remember his name. And I got like the basic ingredients down from his video. Then I had to go back and look for ingredients, amounts, and other recipes. So I think I picked out one. I hope it's going to work. Have you ever heard of Brazilian cheese rolls or Brazilian bread? I have not. And when I saw this guy make them and he opened them up and the chew on them, they kind of reminded you of like a really good raised yeast roll, but they had like almost like that chewy, almost like mochi, if you've ever had mochi. That's what I'm shooting for today. We're going to try this. It seems so simple. You put it all in a blender, you put it in a muffin tin, you put it in the oven, okay? Let's give this thing a whirl. But before I get started, today, Dad is not going to be in my video. I want to explain that really quick. He goes outside and sits in the sun every day, okay? He had a little spill outside. He skinned up his knees and his hands, put a couple little, like, strawberry, I call them strawberries, or raspberry bruises on his forehead. Skinned up his nose a little bit right there. No broken bones. Just, he's sore today, okay? Everything's good with him. He's resting. He had soup for lunch. So I thought I would make some of these rolls and see if they're any good. And I might have an idea how to use these for like a lunch or something, if they work out. I wanted to tell you too, after it gets done, it's supposed to be like puff up in these muffin pans. I hope this works out, okay? We're going to find out if it's BS or not, or if it works, okay? I've never made these before. So I got my trusty blender here, my magic bullet, okay? Let's get started. I need 3 cups of tapioca flour. I've never used tapioca flour. Also known as tapioca starch. It's gluten-free, grain-free, great for thickening soups and sauces and fillings. Perfect for baking. I have never used tapioca flour before. Let's give this thing a whirl, okay? Oh. So, I need 3 cups of tapioca flour. What I am going to do is I'm going to unhook my blender here. Make sure my bottom's on good and tight. I'm going to bring this all over here, so let's see if I can make less mess than I need to. 3 cups. Ooh. It feels a lot like cornstarch. Okay, there's 1. I should do a level 3, but... And my oven is preheating on 350. That's more than what I need. I'm going to get it all over me. I just got to do this. 2, it's a little over 2. I don't have enough hands and enough. You know what? It's almost this whole thing. Okay, that's 3. I'm calling that 3. I don't know, guys. I'm making a mess, that's for sure. You see? Tapioca flour. It feels a lot like cornstarch, okay? It feels a lot like cornstarch. Let me get some of this wiped off of me. It's driving me nuts. Okay, so 3 cups of tapioca flour. Now I need 3 cups of shredded cheese. He said cheddar cheese. I have sharp cheddar. That's what we're going with. I think you could use just about any cheese. Mozzarella cheese if you wanted, if you have mozzarella. He said sharp cheddar. That's what I'm going. And what did I say? 2 cups. You do it all in the blender here, okay? Yes, I'm making a mess. There's 1 cup. Do you guys make this much of a mess when you're making stuff? Let me know. Okay, there's 2 cups. Sometimes I get aggravated at myself. It's like, oh gosh, Penny, wow. What can you do? Okay, 1 cup of whole milk. He said whole milk. In the other recipes I saw, it does ask for whole milk. I think it has something to do with the fat in the milk. So I got 1 whole cup of whole milk here. It's going in my blender. Seems like it's going to be pasty with all that tapioca flour. We will find out. 2 eggs. 2 room temperature eggs, guys. You can set out your eggs and let them come to room temperature. It usually takes a while. My trick is put them in a bowl, put some lukewarm water over them for like 10-15 minutes while you're setting up, getting ready for whatever you're making, and they become room temperature. So we're going 2 room temperature eggs. 1. 2. Let me get my dirty towel here. I'm glad I brought over 2 towels. Let's clean up my station here. Okay. And 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Just took 3 tablespoons, zapped them in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Okay, melted butter. That's going in. Get most of my melted butter out of my bowl. I'm making the face. I know I'm making the face. Okay, let's see if we got everything. 3 cups of tapioca flour, yes. 2 cups of shredded cheese. I use sharp cheddar. He just used regular cheddar. 1 cup of whole milk, yes. 2 eggs, room temperature. 3 tablespoons of butter. Blend well. That's all I gotta do, guys. That is all this recipe calls for. We are blending well. A little shake here. I figured that would happen. Let's move this a little closer to me. It's got the suction cups, so it's stuck to the table. I'm going to do a little stir here. Yeah, the tapioca flour is like pasting up at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Gotta bring it down here. Okay. If this works out, I recommend to put the liquids in the bottom first. Because the tapioca flour is now causing like a cement effect. I'm gonna get it broken up. I think I'll be all right. Maybe. Wow. See, if you don't make this stuff, you don't know. I think I need to do it a little bit more too, but let's see if I loosened up any of it. So I can really get into it. I'm going to give it one more good scrape off of the bottom. Get all this cheese down in here too as well. The batter looks a lot like his batter. Man. Yep. Definitely should have put some milk or put the liquid down in the bottom of this. So I'm telling you, it's like pasted in there. Ooh, my arm. Eesh. So if this does work, I need to write in my notes. Put the liquids in the bottom first. I don't even know if I got all at all. I just want to make sure I don't have big old clumps of tapioca. Man, my arm is hurting. It's kind of hard to tell if I'm getting it all. Okay, that's as good as it's going to get. I'm going to blend it one more time, and we're going with it. That's as long as I'm going to blend this thing. I really wish I had put the liquid down in the bottom. I didn't know that tapioca flour was going to be like cornstarch, okay? Anyway, we got a muffin tin. These aren't the small mini muffins and they're not the jumbo muffins, okay? I think this is about the size muffins tin that he had. I'm going to give it a spray with some butter flavored cooking spray. Good spray down, okay? And then we're going to pour it in these muffin spots. Let's move this over. Suction cups are crazy. Okay. I think this is a little thicker than his batter. Oh, his batter too. Wow, Penny. I wanted to stop before I got to that level. Man, my arm today. Sore. Okay. I'm gonna get my spatula out here and see if I can coax this. I don't know if these are going to work out, guys. Let me know in the video right now. Let me know if you think these things are going to work out or not. Have you made something like this before? Let me know that. I will tell you, let me finish this part here and then I'll tell you what I was going to tell you because I already come to an epiphany. If you don't put as much in, if you leave like, don't fill it all the way, okay? A couple of these have filled all the way on mine. If I hadn't filled it all the way, I think I would have gotten all of these 12 cups filled, but I didn't because these first three got quite a few in them, okay? I wanted to do something. Just on like two of them, like these last two over here, I'm gonna put some cheese on top. I just want to see how it reacts. There we have cheese in them. Okay, but I just wanted to see how two of them do with cheese on top. Okay, guys, I'm sticking these in the oven. 350 degrees for 30 minutes. They're gonna puff up if they work. They're gonna puff up, and I'm praying they work. I'm praying they work. Okay, like I said, 350 for 30 minutes. If I go a little longer than 30 minutes, I'll let you know. But that's the general number, 350 for 30 minutes. I'll be right back, and I'll taste test these and let you know if I can eat them or not. Okay, that's how I'm feeling right now. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Okay. Okay, guys, that's how I made these. I hope they turned out great. You seen how they're puffed up? They look like what do they call those, Yorkshire puddings or popovers? That's what they look like. I'm gonna take this very big one here, the overfilled. I am gonna try this out, guys. It browned up beautifully. 30 minutes, exactly 30 minutes. Guys, if you didn't watch my cooking part of this video, Dad is okay. He fell outside, skinned up his knees and his hands a little bit, got a couple little small bruises on his forehead, okay? So he's okay. He already had his lunch, he had soup, okay? I wanted to try these out. I wanted to break these open while they're hot. Whew, they are hot. Woo, are they hot? Woo. I want you to kind of see that, like, if there's, oh, they do have like that doughy texture. They're hot, guys. I'm sorry. Woo. Okay. Hot. They're, I don't know if you can hear that or not. They're crispy on the outside. They got this real chewy, mochi-like chew, and I'm loving that. It doesn't have much salt content to it, okay? But on these ones over here, I did like 2 of them. I put cheese on, more cheddar cheese on top of them. I just want to take a bite here and see if that does anything to it. Yes, it added a little more salt content. I recommend you try these, okay? I do. Here's the thing. If you like mochi, stuff that's like chewy, that's what it is. But I got ideas for this. I got ideas for this to make this. I'm thinking like right away what I could do with these. I like adding that extra cheese on there for that extra little cheesy saltiness. I'm thinking I would use Parmesan cheese and sharp cheddar, okay? Because Parmesan cheese has that little bit more of a saltier flavor. I might go half and half. I don't know. It was 2 cups of cheese. Yeah, next time I might do like 1 cup of like a shredded Parmesan cheese, not the powdered Parmesan, the shredded Parmesan cheese, and 1 cup of the sharp cheddar cheese. I would probably do that, but I'm also thinking you would be really good in this. We'll just shoot up. That's chewy. I think maybe like crumbled up bacon would be good in this, or fine diced ham. I would make the batter like you saw me, but first, pro tip, if you're gonna try this, definitely put the liquids in the bottom of the blender first, and then put the tapioca flour on top. The tapioca flour is a lot like cornstarch. It once you put a liquid to it, if you don't mix it up right away, it kind of like makes a really, like, I call it cement, more like a really thick paste. Okay, you saw me put the powder in first, the flour in first, and then put the liquid on top. Well, when the liquid went on top, all that tapioca flour became a really thick paste. I could barely break it up with my spatula. man, I could see, yeah, like bacon or ham in this, okay? That's what I plan on doing with the rest of these. I plan on taking a couple of these, maybe like cutting them in half, because they do have, they're a chewy texture, okay? They're not like a fluffy biscuit that we make or a fluffy roll that we make. They're a chewy texture, but I love the outside of them. They got that really crisp outside, and they browned them beautifully. Exactly 30 minutes. I plan on eating some ham. I got some sliced ham in there with these, maybe another slice of cheese or something, and make little ham sliders with them. But I really do think the next time I would make these, after I blended up that whole mixture that you saw me blend up, excuse me, I would not blend ham, okay? I would take the blender off, you know, don't be blending after you blended it up. But I would throw some diced ham in there, or some crispy crumbled bacon in there, and then pour it in your muffin tin. I think it would give that little extra saltiness, a little extra something to this. But it's very mochi-like. It's a very interesting texture. Here's my thing. If you don't like the texture of raw dough, or even the idea that being in your mouth. Now this isn't raw, okay? This isn't raw. It's just the tapioca flour made that really stretchy dough, okay? If you don't like those things, don't make these, okay? But if you know your kids like mochi, like ice cream with that mochi, that gooey mochi on the outside, if you know your kids like that, I think they would have fun with these. But I really do. I think it needs a little something. It tastes a little plain to me without some bacon or some ham, or even just, like I said, some Parmesan cheese to give it that little saltiness to it. You could even sprinkle a little salt in. If you're not using the Parmesan cheese and you're using all sharp cheddar, and you're not putting anything else in that's salty, you could sprinkle a little salt in there. You could probably put other seasonings in it, like onion powder, garlic powder, if you wanted to give it a little flavor. But the texture of it is what's really got me. Like I said, the outside is like this crispy, like this really crispy. I ain't gonna lie. Take a little bit of butter and jelly and put on here too. I think it'd be great. I don't know, guys. If you give these a whirl, let me know how you feel about them. I'm just thinking next time I'm going to get a little more creative with it. Put some bacon bits in there, crumbled up bacon bits, or some finely chopped ham in there, and kind of make it like almost like a slider roll or whatever. But like I said, they're calling this Brazilian cheese rolls or Brazilian bread. If you've made Brazilian cheese rolls or Brazilian bread, did I do correctly? Or is there another way that, other format that they make this? Or is there something else that they add? Or how they typically eat it? Are they eating like one of these rolls with their meals? With a salad, with soup? Let me know. Or are they just sitting here and eating, just rolls with their coffee or tea? I don't know. So, but I love the texture of it. And like I said, if you have grandkids, or if you yourself likes mochi, you like that chewy mochiness of mochi, that's what these rolls are given. That's what they're given. Like I said, I'm going to heat up some ham. I got some ham chunks in there. Take one of these rolls, split it in half. Put a couple ham slices in it. Maybe even slap some American cheese on it. Eat them as like little sliders. It's interesting. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting. Yeah. I don't know, guys. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you do give it a try. I definitely want to tell you, if you're just going to make the basic ones like I did, I definitely would use, I would use sharp cheddar or cheddar cheese. I would definitely use that, but I definitely would incorporate some like Parmesan cheese or another cheese that you know is salty, that melts good and stuff like this, because it does need some sort of salt content, okay? Even maybe a little sprinkle of salt in the batter when you're blending it up, okay? It needs a little flavor of something. Other than that, it's fun. The texture of it's fun. I could think of other things to do, and let me know. Let me know what you think of it, okay? That's it, guys. I'm gonna have to let you guys go. We hope you all have a great lunch, a great dinner, or a great late night snack. But most of all, guys, we hope you have a great day. And as Dad always says, have a great day and a better tomorrow. And God bless. God bless, guys. Come back tomorrow. See what we're eating. See what we're reviewing. See if we like it or not. Until tomorrow, bye-bye.